I'm Marky Dragon, and I'm also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life. And today, I'm filming out in front of all of this stuff. And I just thought to myself as I was filming out here, why don't I maybe talk about one of the items here that is basically the oldest item here that I purchased myself. And just a little bit of history, like this right here. This is the oldest Marky Dragon shirt that I own. I bet you guys don't remember this logo. That is the original logo of the Marky Dragon site from back in, I don't know, 1999, 2000, something like that. And so I was just thinking here when I saw this shirt in the closet about some of the old stuff, some of my history in gaming, and how I got some of the stuff or whatever. And out of all this stuff here, I have an item over here from Ultima Online. Or not from Ultima Online, just from Ultima. And this right here is the original box, the first Ultima game that I bought. And no, that's not right. That's the wrong one. Oh, goodness. It is not that one. It is this right here. I have so many. This is Ultima 4 in Roman numerals. Roman numeral numbers. And the other one was 6. Me being dyslexic, I get those mixed up sometimes. So, anyway, this is Ultima 4. And this game is pretty old. I mean, the graphics here, they're all hand-drawn and everything. Let's see, what are the... Origin Systems. Wow, that was when it was in New Hampshire. I never knew they were in New Hampshire. I only knew of their one in Austin. So, basically, Ultima 4, Quest of the Avatar. And prepare yourself for a grand adventure. Ultima 4, 16 times larger than Ultima 3. Oh my god. 16 times larger. That's funny. I have not read this since I bought the game. Ultima 3, and is a milestone in computer gaming. Lord British, Richard Garriott, has produced a game to challenge not only your physical and mental skills. What physical skills do I need to play this game? I wonder. But the true fabric of your character. This is where he introduced all of what are they called? Honor, humility, the virtues, and all of these. This is the game where that was introduced. For those of you that played Ultima Online, and there was all the shrines, this is the game where it started. They were not in Ultima 3, but they appeared here. And this was one of the first games that when you started playing this, it asked you some questions. And basically, there's this woman in this gypsy cart, and she's reading your cards. And God, I can't believe I remember all of this. Do you know how long it's been since I played this? There's a Murloc in my pocket. So anyway, this game was the first one to come out with those things, and basically you had to answer questions that really formed the development of your character. And your character is what you started out with. And so it wasn't just a character that was a blank slate. You were a character that was either feared or loved or whatever. I don't remember what all kinds of things happened based on your answers, but I knew that you could be more evil than nice. And so, let's see here. And those of you who played Ultima Online, you're going to recognize some of these things. Wow. You know what that is. I've told you, I work a lot. That is an order for the store. But I happen to recognize who just ordered, and I know that it automatically goes through because she's a good customer. And and she plays a lot of EVE Online. She's hardcore. I got to get her on for an interview. I think I'll do that. Yeah. So, anyway, the characters in here are are ones that you would recognize from Ultima Online. Because I know there's a lot of you that played Ultima Online that never played these older games. In fact, when did this come out? Let's see, it just says that the trademarks are all rights reserved. Golly, I don't even see a date on this. I don't even remember. Oh my God, look at this. The floppy disks that the game came on. This is what we used to use. You want to know why they're called floppy disks? Look at that. They're floppy. Nowadays, they don't, we don't, thumb drive, internet, Origin systems for the win. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Notice to owners of 3.5-inch drives. Origin Systems now offers this product on 3.5 discs as well as 5 1/4. Those were 5 1/4. The 3.5 ones were actually hard and didn't flop. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? If you'd like to exchange your 5 1/4 discs for 3.5, just send us your discs, a completed registration card, and a note requesting the new format. You know what? They didn't want you to... Who's going to give up their discs? I'm going to go out and buy another drive so that I can play this. Because I want to play it right away. You had to mail it to them. Mail, postal, not just internet. Old school people. Oh my goodness. The history of Britannia. Wow. I have not looked in here since I played this stuff. Oh my God. Runic language. Do you remember this stuff? Who of you can read that and know what that says? I wonder if the whole book in there is this way. I gotta look. I'm getting so sidetracked, huh? So, it's the Book of Wisdom. Actually, it's in English. Yeah, the Book of Wisdom. And as told by Philpop the Weary, magician of the court of the most sovereign Lord British. So, it talks about reagents and an awakening, and, there's just a whole bunch of stuff in here. Wow. This game was so awesome, except for when you got stuck in cement. So, let me read the back of this some more. Golly. There we go again. What do we got now? It is, it says that it comes from me. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I'll have to check about that right after this video. So, anyway, the evil triad of Mondain, Minax, and the Hellspawn Exodus have been vanquished, and peace reigns throughout the land of Britannia. Evil yet abounds, but in isolated pockets and in the hearts of men, a new age awaits the coming of one who can conquer evil in all frontiers through the mastery of both magic and the use of force. Demons, dragons, and long-dead wizards still plague the countryside. We get to fight stuff. And they must be destroyed. The seeker on this path of the Avatar will face hostile groups composed of mixed enemy types and will survive such encounters only by strategic use of weapons and terrain. Earthly victories over seemingly impossible odds lead to a final conflict where the ultimate challenge awaits. Or where the ultimate challenge, the self, awaits. So, 2 full game discs, front and back. You could turn these floppies over. I kid you not. So, this... Okay, so I just pulled it out of its sleeve. This is one side, you turned it over, and that's the other. Pretty clever, huh? These 5 1/4-inch discs, they, I think... Gosh, how much memory did they hold? It was like 256K. So that is 1/4 of 1 megabyte, which is 1/100th of, or 1/1000th of 1 gigabyte, for those of you who don't know what something that small is. So, anyway, this game, boy, this brings back so many memories. I played for hours on this game, and boy, there was just so much stuff. The medieval fantasy. Oh, and here's my player reference card. So, and it's the IBM version. I had an IBM PC, and it was an XT. an XT was it was a different kind of computer than what it is now. Certainly didn't have Windows. This is what the gameplay looked like. So it was very, very basic. And in fact, all I had, this is copyright 1985. So 1985, I was 15 years old. And here's the runic alphabet, the one book that I was shown that was all in runic. Here's the conversion of it. So I can remember playing this all the way through, and I played it on a green screen. And what I mean by a green screen, it's not a filming green screen, but a screen that only had green and nothing. And so whenever you typed, all the characters were in green and stuff, but they would use ANSI. And ANSI is basically, it is those letter characters, but it's in different formats. You can make blocks with certain opaque. You can make blocks that looks different, different shades and stuff. And I remember when I played Ultima 5 that my parents had upgraded their computer, and they actually got a color monitor that had 3 colors on it. It had red, green, and blue. And then it also considered black. Black was just turned off. It's what the screen was without anything being there. And I remember first time loading up that game, and my character was a different color than the monsters. And I thought, holy cow, this is so cool. So anyway, that's just a little bit of my history with gaming. One of my items that I've got on the wall. Maybe in the future I'll talk about some of the other items that I've got back here, and some of the history I have with them. Most all of these things, I actually played the games, had something to do with them, one fashion or another, whether it was I just tested the game, or I played it a lot, or I was somehow supported it through one of my websites or something like that. So anyway, I hope that flashback was fun. It was certainly fun for me. I'm so excited to now talk about the next thing. So, because this brought back such good memories. But I'll save that for another day. I'm Marky Dragon. Take care.